You might divide the people who found slavery awful into two groups. One group was horrified by how slaves were treated, how they were fed, clothed, their families broken up, beaten, all of that. And they devoted themselves to a struggle to improve the condition of the slaves. Better diets, better clothing, keep their families together. And then there was a second group of people who were horrified not only by slavery, but by the first group of those who opposed it.
Shouts to this TikToker, Commie Trash, for putting up a video of leftist economist Richard Wolff of New York. He's a professor. He's an economist. He's one of the best voices on the left that we have. And in this lecture, he gives a brilliant example of, you know, the difference between leftists and liberals at large. And the example that he uses is slavery and strains of abolitionists at the time of slavery here in America. And he talks about what essentially the liberals of that time wanted to change about slavery, and a lot of it was just basically the cosmetics. Let's make it look better. Let's make the conditions marginally better.
The further argument they made was, even if you and we struggled to improve the diet, the clothing, the housing, and so on of slaves, as long as they remain slaves, whatever we win can and probably will be taken away by the master in the future, just as it was taken away by the master in the past, which is why the solution is not improving their situation, but transforming it into something utterly different.
And he cites some examples, right? Like their living quarters, their diet, don't separate these kids from their families, like these basic things. If we could just do that, slavery would be, more palatable. It'd be less horrible. That's what we want to do. I hear that, and obviously I'm not one of these people who does this false equivalency of slavery or Jim Crow to today and nothing's changed. A lot's changed. It's a lot better now for black people. That's not even a question. But I think about those, those sort of cosmetic changes, and I think about the little trinkets that we like to throw black people in today's days. It's like, if only we would just eradicate the N-word, black people's lives would just be material better. If we just gave them a Juneteenth holiday, their lives would just be so incredible and amazing. Or look, if we just make more movies like Black Panther so that they can wear kente cloth to the premiere, their lives would be just so incredible now. And of course we know that's right? Like, these things don't materially make the lives of black people better. Obviously, it's nice that black people have their hands in, the cultural production of pop culture, and it's nice to have a day off on Juneteenth. These things are great, but they don't materially affect the lives of black people, because what needs to be changed is not the conditions, it's not the the DEI, let's make all elite institutions more equitable and black people would be great, and the underlying inequality can stay the same, but as long as we make it equitable, it's fantastic. What Professor Wolff is saying is that it's the underlying system and the completely wholly undemocratic nature of the power imbalance, right? We need to change the way that everybody, all working people, relate to the power systems in our society. And these little trinkets, they're nice. They are nice. I'm not saying we should get rid of them, but they don't even begin to address the problems that afflict poor and working people in this country who are disproportionately black. Dope Professor Wolff film right here.